Hey, beautiful people. I hope all is well. My name is Sharon with Beautiful Curves 365 Health and Wellness. Do you have a few minutes? I just want to chat with you for a few minutes, if that's okay. I want to talk to you about your resolutions, any type of goals that you set for the new year, and how to manifest them. We keep hearing manifestation and the powers of this and affirmations. And what does all of that mean? Does it help you achieve your goals? Does it put you further behind? Is it just another type of mechanism? Let's talk about it. You know, depending on where you are, you can literally blink your eyes multiple times and it's going to be March 1st, right? For me, I don't know if this is the case for you, but for me, it just seems like January and February, it just flew by. Like there weren't enough hours in a day, which doesn't really make sense because there's 24 hours in a day. I say that because December 31st, most people, you know, um, celebrated the coming of the new year, was looking forward to the coming of the new year, believing that there was going to be change in reference to COVID and how we were going to socialize, when we were going to be able to see our friends. Restrictions were going to be lifted and we would be able to get back to some form of normalcy in reference to our lives and travel. Some people set resolutions. I personally don't do resolutions. I just set goals and I set goals throughout the year. Um, some people set goals. But here we are, and it's March. And I'm hearing from a lot of people that everything that they thought was going to happen hasn't at this point. Some people, they decided, well, I tried it for 2 months, which is 60 days, not even because February is a short month, but they're like, whatever, like an A for effort. And that's it. Some people are like, I gave it 100% and I plateaued. I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to do. And now they're feeling a little defeated or depressed, right? And I can understand. I can understand where some of that comes from because I was feeling like that too, especially when um, Omicron, you know, it just came out of nowhere and just was tapping people on the shoulder like, tag you're it in an entire group. At least with the first strain, it was kind of, pick and choose, but Omicron, it was just affecting the lives of so many people in a very short time span, which did cause me to be nervous as well. And I'm like, this thing is acting up. So let me do what I do best. I'm going to stay right here where I have some form of control over who comes in and who doesn't. Seems like things are changing now. I'm hearing on the news that, certain states are lifting their restrictions. So that'll mean that we'll have the opportunity to socialize more than we did before. And hopefully, the strain is not infecting people as much as it was before because of people having the vaccine and the booster. And this is nothing against anybody that chose not to. It's your choice. That this is not what this is about. Okay, we can have a conversation if you like about that later. But what I really wanted to get at is you hear a lot about manifesting. You hear a lot about mindfulness. Do you even know what that is? Do you know how to apply that? And most people don't. Most people don't know how to set a goal and follow through with it. You think it's just, you think of it and then you jump in it, and that's gonna create success. But that's not how it works. To achieve something, it takes time. You should have some type of plan, some type of format, that is going to help you succeed, some type of guide, right? Because success takes longer than you think. Setting big goals, we have large visions for our lives, and there's major success that we want to obtain, right? And we think that we can obtain it in this short period of time, when that's actually not the case. It takes a lot longer than what we expected. It's a great idea. Glad that you made a decision. But there are steps and there are things that you have to follow in order to achieve your goals, and to achieve them within a timely manner. Does that make sense? Right? Because sometimes we jump in with both feet and we're just all over the place. I'm gonna try it like this today. I'm gonna try it like that tomorrow. Right? That didn't work, so now let me try this. But with anything, you have to give it some time. You have to give it some time. When you are marinating, because I like to eat, when you marinate something, right, you don't pour the marinade on it and then take it right back out and dry the marinade off. Whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, however, whatever flavor that you're trying to get out of the marinade, you have to let that thing stay in it. It has to stay in it. It has to work on it. It has to penetrate it. It has to cause the flavor, the effect that you want, and that takes time. And it's the same thing with us trying to achieve our goals. It's not going to happen overnight. I say this because I don't want you to give up. Okay. If you started something in January, this is the end of February, and you don't see that it's going the way that you want it, you have to switch it up a little bit. And if you don't know how to switch it up, then ask for help. That's what I do. That's how I help my clients. They've tried it. A for effort, double A, 5 stars. I'll give it because I know that they have tried. But then they get to a point where they need assistance. And we all need some form of support or assistance from time to time. I think one of the biggest problems is that people don't ask when they need. It could be for it is, excuse me, for a number of reasons. One being you don't want to let people know that you failed, right? Um, you don't want to ask for help because of pride. And both of those fall into the category of pride, right? Um, or things that you have been told all your life. You're strong enough. You can only depend on yourself. Those are things that you may have learned when you were younger that you still carry with you, but we need to break that. We need to stop that because that's not the truth. Everybody needs the support of someone. You can achieve the things that you want to achieve if you had a partner. The percentages are much, much higher with a partner than it is you attempting to do it on your own.